Hello everyone, today I'll be taking a look at LEGO Marvel set number 76278. This is the 290 piece Rocket's Warbird vs. Ronan. So this is part of the Infinity Saga line. It has two minifigures, being Rocket and Ronan, and then the ship Rocket's Warbird, a larger version of this from the Comic-Con exclusive version of it, I believe, which was a smaller, almost microfighter size of the ship. I think this will go well with the upcoming summer Milano, as well as past Guardian sets, and I love the Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm excited to get a new and updated version of some Guardians 1 stuff. And I love seeing more Infinity Saga sets, and I think we'll see more in the summer wave, which I'm really excited for. And this is one from January that I was quite excited for. It's a $50 set, which is a bit expensive, I would say, for the size of it, along with the figures. So right off the bat, I'd say probably wait a little bit on this set, but if you've got some sort of promotion running, I think it's all right. I would have loved to see something else in this in terms of a minifigure or something else. I think would have been nice. It's just a bit small and missing like a figure in here for me to really feel like this is worth $50, but it is a very solid set. I think anything with the Guardians label I'm going to be really excited for, so I'm trying to take that a bit out of my mind before I just straight out recommend this to you because of how much I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm trying to sort of snap out of that and look at this as just a Lego set and take my bias out of it. So the two minifigures in this set, Rocket and Ronan, I think are well done minifigures. Of course, Rocket, we got this outfit of Rocket previously in a minifigure that pretty much has the whole kit and caboodle. It's got dual molded legs and a lot of detail. It's a detailed minifigure, but it was gray Rocket, which is inaccurate to Rocket. And of course, with the Infinity Saga, the Guardians 3 sets, we saw accurate brown Rockets, and this is the first time we were getting this outfit for Rocket with brown accurate Rocket. So for that reason, even though it's not as good in terms of printing and the quality of the figure, this Rocket minifigure is more accurate than the previous version of him. The head there, I believe, is the same as other Rocket minifigures. I think the torso is well done. I'm excited to see more of these. I'm assuming with the Milano, where we will see more of these outfits. In my head, it's sort of a set where you almost get to flesh out these outfits in updated versions with this Rocket, and I'm hoping we don't see Rocket in this set or Ronan and we see just a bunch of Guardians in that Milano. Of course, it could be Guardians too, and we could get Ego for the first time, but we'll see. It's got a weapon, the tail. I think it's a well-done minifigure, and a nice update for Rocket, giving him the more accurate, newer color of Rockets. The Ronan is another case, though. He's not bad. In the first time I saw him, he's a lot better than that, but it's not great. The original version of this figure had a molded cape and hood piece that just looked amazing. It gave the minifigure a more menacing look and really just improved on it, or made a perfect minifigure to begin with. This one does have the toe printing, which is nice, very detailed legs and torso print, which is nice. I do like the cape addition, the hood piece. It's not a bad looking Ronan minifigure. It's just when you have that other one already existing, it's just such a far superior minifigure, I'd say. The torso or the face print is really nice. There's a lot of detail on this figure. It's just without that nice molded hood piece, it's just not as good. But it is still a solid minifigure. Taking a look at the Warbird here, the main colors being orange and dark blue with some white and red in there. I think all the colors come together to create a nice looking set. This thing is jam-packed full of play features. Of course, it's a 8 and up set. It's a play set, and it definitely fits that. The thrusters there are stud shooters. You can shoot all those what is it, 12 studs worth of it. You get a bunch of those extra because of how many you probably might lose. And then at the top you have spring-loaded shooters. This thing has a lot of play features. Swinging it around, you can see the wings there. The underside of it, you do see a lot of that Technic interior. It's not, I would say, very thick or substantial. It's a pretty unsubstantial set. It's sort of just built up. It has Technic in there to get a larger shape with the least amount of pieces possible, I'd say. But I think it's still detailed enough around here in the top of the wings that along the backside it doesn't look all too bad. I would have loved to see maybe a little bit of a stand included in here just so that it can fit with the other Guardian ships and you just don't have it in this stationary position of just sitting somewhere. So I think that would have maybe added some value to this and made it a better set, is including a bit of a small stand that put it in a bit of an action pose. I'm sort of thinking of the Lightyear ship set that added that to a playset similar to this, where you did get a stand included. I think that would have been a nice inclusion. Into the cockpit, you don't have a ton of space. You have 2 studs there to fit your Rocket minifigure, and he can fit in there just fine. Of course, standing up, any other character would not be able to do that, but with the short legs, Rocket can. He looks pretty good in there. And yeah, he fits in there nice. There's not a ton of space in there, but there's enough to fit your main character there, which is good. But yeah, I think overall, it's a solid LEGO Marvel set for January 2023. I think there's some really solid sounding sets coming out in the summer that I'm really excited to see. I think this January wave was quite impressive to me. I think it started off a year for Marvel that I think is going to be an improvement on the last few that we've seen, and probably one of the best we've ever had. I think the summer wave sounds really good, and I think this January wave with this set included was a pretty solid start. Overall, I think the set is really good, has a good amount of play features for this play set. It's a great play set, I'd say. The minifigures are nice. You don't really, all you have is this semi-large ship going against your one minifigure there with Ronan. But I think it's a solid set. I would have, I think, liked an addition of a stand along with something else a bit more substantial, whether it's for Ronan's side or the Guardians. I would have liked something else to be included here. I think without that, I don't believe it's worth its $50 Canadian price tag. But on sale, a promo added along with it, I think it's worth it. I think it's a good LEGO Marvel set and will be a nice accompanying piece with the Milano later in the year. Of course, if the Milano ends up being a Guardians 2 Milano, then of course it doesn't fit. But if it's Guardians 1 base from the end of the film and you have the red outfits with the Guardians, you don't get Rocket in that set, maybe not even getting Ronan. This is going to be a perfect accompanying piece to that, and I'm assuming with the release of this, we will see that in the summer wave. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.